Hi everyone. Welcome to Health 40. Before we proceed to this topic, make sure you subscribe to this channel and don't forget to turn on your notification for more videos like this. If you are interested in finding out more on how you can improve as a parent, I will put a link to a book down in the description. Today we will be discussing healthy ways to be a better parent to your kids. Being a parent is one of the most rewarding and challenging roles a person can have. It is a constant learning process, and there are always ways to improve and become a better parent to your children. Here are some healthy ways to be a better parent to your kids. 1. Communicate effectively. Communication is key in any relationship, including the relationship between a parent and child. It is important to actively listen to your child and to express yourself clearly and calmly. This can help to build trust and understanding between you and your child. 2. Show love and affection. Children need to feel loved and valued in order to develop a healthy sense of self-worth. Show your child love and affection through physical touch, such as hugs and kisses, and through verbal affirmations, such as telling them that you love them. One way to show love and gratitude to your child is to make a habit of expressing verbal affirmations. This can include telling them that you love them, praising them for their efforts and accomplishments, and expressing thankfulness for their presence in your life. For example, you can say "I love you" before they go to bed, "I'm proud of you for finishing your homework" when they finish their homework, and "I'm so grateful to have you as my child" when they achieve something, or just to remind them how much they are loved. 3. Set boundaries and consequences. Children need structure and boundaries in order to feel safe and secure. It is important to set clear rules and consequences for breaking those rules. This can help children to understand the importance of responsibility and accountability. Setting boundaries and consequences for your child is important for their development and understanding of responsibility and accountability. For example, you can set a rule that your child must be home by 9 p.m. on school nights, and if they break the rule, the consequence could be that they lose their phone privileges for the night. It's important to make sure that boundaries and consequences are age-appropriate and that they are consistently enforced. 4. Show empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. Showing empathy towards your child can help them to feel understood and validated. It can also help to build a deeper connection and understanding between you and your child. 5. Encourage independence. As children grow and develop, it is important to encourage their independence. This can include allowing them to make decisions and choices, and giving them the freedom to explore and learn. Encouraging independence can help children to develop self-confidence and self-esteem. Encouraging independence in your child can be done in small ways, such as allowing them to make their own breakfast or to choose their own clothes. As they grow older, you can give them more responsibilities, such as making their own bed or doing their own laundry. You can also give them opportunities to explore and learn, such as by signing them up for a class or club that they are interested in. Encourage them to voice their opinions and make decisions. For example, you can ask them, "What do you want to eat for dinner tonight?" Or, "Which shirt do you want to wear today?" It's important to give them the freedom to make choices and to learn from their mistakes. It's important to keep in mind that these actions should be consistent and age-appropriate for the child. It's also important to have open communication and to be willing to adjust and adapt as your child grows and develops. 6. Be a role model. Children learn by example. As a parent, you are a role model for your child. It is important to lead by example and to model the behavior and values that you want to instill in your child. 7. Practice self-care. As a parent, it is easy to put the needs of your children first and neglect your own needs. However, in order to be the best parent you can be, it is important to practice self-care. This can include taking time for yourself, engaging in activities that bring you joy, and taking care of your physical and mental health. 8. Show gratitude. Teaching children to be grateful can help them to appreciate what they have and to develop a positive attitude towards life. Show gratitude by expressing thankfulness for the things and people in your life, and by teaching your child to do the same. 9. Prioritize spending quality time with your child. Quality time with your child is essential for building a strong bond and fostering a healthy relationship. Prioritize spending quality time with your child by setting aside time each day or each week for activities that you both enjoy. 10. Be flexible and open-minded. Parenting is not a one-size-fits-all endeavor. Every child is unique, and what works for one child may not work for another. Be flexible and open-minded in your parenting approach, and be willing to try new things. Being flexible and open-minded as a parent means being willing to adapt and adjust your parenting style based on the unique needs and circumstances of your child. It means being willing to try new approaches and methods, and being open to feedback and constructive criticism. It also means being willing to acknowledge and accept that there is no one-size-fits-all solution in parenting. Children are unique individuals with their own personalities, strengths, and weaknesses. Being flexible and open-minded allows parents to be responsive to their child's needs and to tailor their parenting approach accordingly. It also means not having a rigid mindset or expecting your child to conform to your expectations, but rather embracing and accepting their individuality. Also, being open to different perspectives and ways of thinking, and not being stuck in one way of thinking, being willing to admit when you are wrong, and to apologize when necessary, willing to learn from your mistakes and to grow as a parent. In summary, being flexible and open-minded as a parent means being willing to adapt and adjust your parenting style based on the unique needs and circumstances of your child, being open to new approaches and methods, embracing and accepting your child's individuality, and being willing to learn and grow as a parent. An example of being flexible and open-minded as a parent is when a mother, who is a strict disciplinarian and has a set schedule for her child, realizes that her child has difficulty waking up early in the morning and has trouble getting ready for school on time. Instead of sticking to her strict schedule and getting frustrated with her child for not following it, she decides to be flexible and open-minded. She talks to her child and learns that the child is a night owl and has difficulty falling asleep early. She then decides to adjust her child's schedule by allowing them to sleep in a little later and wake up later in the morning. She also helps her child establish a bedtime routine that helps them fall asleep earlier. This way she is able to cater to her child's unique needs and help her child perform better in school. In conclusion, being a better parent to your kids is an ongoing process that requires time and effort. It is important to communicate effectively, show love and affection, set boundaries and consequences, show empathy, encourage independence, be a role model, practice self-care, show gratitude, prioritize spending quality time with your child, and be flexible and open-minded. By following these healthy ways, you can build a strong and healthy relationship with your child and help them to grow and develop into happy and well-adjusted adults. We have come to the end of this video. Thank you for listening.